Hey guys, so today, as promised, I'm going to show you a really easy rose technique when you're watercoloring flowers. And once you see how easy this is, I'm telling you, you're going to want to do it all the time. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to do the center of the rose, and you're going to want to start with the darkest color in the center, okay? And you're going to want to do some sporadic strokes, kind of this way and that way. You can connect some of them however you want to do it that inside, okay? You can always come back in and make it a little darker as well if you haven't made it dark enough. We're going to start going around, just kind of trying to make it look like petals, as you can see. Now, I'm not happy with my center because I like mine really, really dark. So I'm going to go back over some of the petals and make it really dark in there, like that. Okay, I'm going to connect that, I think. Maybe put that there. Okay. Now, there's the inside. From there, we want to get a little bit of that color out of our brush, wet it a little bit more, and start with some bigger petals around. Now, don't worry, you can always come back in with more color. So if it seems like you're not getting enough color at the beginning, don't worry. You can always come back in with color once you've already made those petals, as you can see. And you're just going to want to keep going in the same direction until you get to the spot where you feel comfortable going in the opposite direction to kind of connect them all, okay? So, there we go with that. That is one rose. If you want to perfect it a little bit more, make it look a little bit more like it's really just kind of blooming right before your eyes, you can darken up the center a little bit more, and the petals that are kind of right around the center, you can just connect them a little more and add a little darkness to them. Okay, so that's a perfectly imperfect rose. And I'm gonna add another one just to show you again how easy that is. So this time I'm gonna have it coming down a little bit towards me. So for you guys, it'll be going up a little bit towards you. And I'm doing the center. I think I might have done just a little too much water. You have to watch your water in the center. I'll make it pretty dark. And then I'm gonna start bringing them around like this. And so for this one, because I want it kind of coming down and facing me, I'm going to do the top of it a little bit smaller, and we're gonna lighten it up down there. Just like I said, don't forget, we can always go back and darken the center. Not a big deal. You just want to get your petals right, like that. A little bit over here. And I'm gonna go ahead and darken my petals like that. Now you gotta be careful when you're coming over to the top. I'm gonna try to send that back in. But the bleeding of colors with watercolor is what makes it so beautiful. So Don't sweat it too much if your colors run, okay? It's not a big deal. Okay, so there's our more coral orangish rose. And we're gonna get one more. I feel like we need one more rose in this one. We're gonna do a little bit of a purplish pink down here in the corner. And I'll make this really fast. It's just gonna kind of complete our picture before we put our leaves in. Okay, so really dark. We're gonna put it in some water, some lighter strokes on the sides, a little bit more water, get that color off. We're gonna come around and do light up here and start doing some light stroking down here. Just like this. And you know me, I'm not happy with the darkness of the center. Gotta get it a little bit darker, like this, and throw in a little bit darker in here and there. Okay, so there's our purple rose, and we're gonna wanna make sure we really blend it well. Okay, there we go. Okay, so the roses are done. You see how easy that is? You just kind of go all over the place in the center, and then you alternate strokes around to get the petals going. And from here we're gonna draw we're gonna paint just a few leaves coming out. Let's see here. I have to think about how I want to do this. I'm gonna start with one here. I like to take this brush, and this is, by the way, this is a Master's Touch round 16 brush. I like to take it and kind of do something like this, so that the end makes the end of the leaf like that. Super easy. And then you come back over it if it's not a good leaf shape for you. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit more. Add one right here. Some leaves I like to go directly from the flower, and some I like to have these little sprigs coming out that kind of makes them look a little more realistic. But I am still an amateur, so none of this really looks too realistic for me. You can kind of bring out some limbs, some vines that come around like this. Get some more leaves going. And then we're going to kind of mix up our colors a little bit. One of my favorite leaves to create is, it's like a blue and green mix. Not quite a teal, but you can definitely see the blue and the green. And those look really pretty, I think. But you can just kind of do little ones like this. And a few over here. I love watching those watercolorists that do not have to go back over their leaves. I am in awe of them because I do not know how they do it. because I always have to go back over my leaf and make it a little bit rounder. So as you can see, this is the rose technique with a little bit of greenery in there for you too. And I'm gonna try to be adding some more videos more frequently than I have been. For those of you that don't know, I'm on Instagram. My business page is at Blissful and Bold. So you can come on there and check us out and see what new artwork I have on there. I have a Society 6 shop also that I sell some hand lettering and some watercolor designs there. So, but I will definitely be making more of these videos for you guys to show you how easy it is, because anybody can be an artist. And let's see, I think I'm good. Maybe one more little sprig right around here, just to kind of color that edge up there. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.